Okay, it's official. Honey Baby sold her house. They're closing on it in about a week. We went over there and dug up her rhubarb, brought it up here. That's the first thing in the garden. Now some of y'all may have only heard of rhubarb, but rhubarb makes the most fabulous pies in the world. I'm sure y'all maybe heard Garrison Keeler talk about bebop or rebop rhubarb pie. Well, you got to have rhubarb, but you got to make rhubarb pie. My mama came up here once and we offered her rhubarb pie, and she was like, "Oh, I don't know if I want to eat that stuff." So we mixed some up, let her try it, and then she just had a fit over it. She went back home. She said, "I wish I could get me some of that rhubarb. I don't think it grows in the south." Okay, so I brought home Dad's cart. That was Dad's cart that he used to haul things around with when he got a little older and he couldn't carry things like he did when he was young. He used to load them in that cart. And he built a 2-story barn dragging tools around in that cart. I'll give you a little update on the lawnmower. My neighbor came down and he said, "Okay, here's the deal. I'll sell you that lawnmower for like 150 bucks, or you can sell it and just give me half what you get out of it." So I had it running earlier today and it was smoking like a freight train. I went online and did some research, and apparently these overhead valve Briggs & Stratton engines is pretty common for them to blow a head gasket. So went down to my neighborhood farm tractor store and had them order me up a head gasket. I ought to have that in a week or two. I'm considering keeping it because, you know, that little thing does a heck of a good job cutting the grass. I was outside just in the time I had it running. It was doing an awesome good job on the grass, and it's actually quite powerful. I was coming up the hill and I had it in high gear, and man, that thing like kicked into overdrive, about yanked my hat off. It took off that hill so fast, you know. So I'm figuring, well, it's an awfully good backup mower to be able to get for 150 bucks, even if I do have to spend $10 or so for a head gasket. It won't take much to change that. And it'd be a good backup for the John Deere. I was also thinking about there's times when I want to hook a trailer to one of them and have the trailer in the yard while we're doing the garden work, and jump on the other one and go cut some grass. So I guess it wouldn't hurt to have an extra lawn tractor. I got space for it here. So that's here. We got another lawnmower over there that we brought home. There's one we she used over at her house, and some chairs and some this and that. And so anyway, all that's done. I think I'm going to close the little shed up. We're expecting a rain, so I'll close the shed up and put the top up on the convertible, and maybe we'll call it a day. I was also kind of thinking about this. Here I am living on probably what's about a 1/4 of an acre lot, and I got 4 lawnmowers. Does that sound like something a motorhead would do, or what? See y'all.